In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Then he created life of every kind. Then he said, multiply. Then he said to man, you may freely eat the fruit of every tree in the garden except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat its fruit, you are sure to die. That's from Genesis 2. That one tiny little word, if. It is that word, that's it, that word that gave humanity something very important and very special. That little word, if you eat its fruit, if gave us free will. Do you know another word for free will? Another word for free will is choice. Choice. In every single conversation that God has with any one of his people, he gives them a choice. You can do this or you can do this. Sometimes he isn't thrilled with the choice that they make. And then Israelites end up wandering in the wilderness for 40 years. And then, oh my gosh, that's the only example I can come up with right now. You get the picture. If, then. If this, then that. Then a consequence, whether that is something bad, like wandering in the desert for 40 years, or that's something positive, like Jesus has a dad. So Joseph was told that Mary was with child before they got married, and he had in mind to divorce her quietly. But then an angel comes to him and is like, hey, don't do that. This kid is really special, and we've picked you to be his dad here on the earth. And Joseph is like, cool, got it. Joseph still had a choice. Joseph still could have divorced Mary and made her a single mom in a day and age where that was like not a good time. But he could have done that, and he didn't. Joseph chose to stay. He chose to stay. He didn't choose to leave like he had originally intended. He chose to stay, but he still had a choice in that whole situation. Angel or no angel, Joseph still had a choice. So in every single conversation that God has with any of his people, he gives them a choice. He always, always gives them a choice. Even if he isn't thrilled with their pick, he always gives them the choice. He gave Jesus the choice to go through all the things or not, to go through all the things, be publicly murdered, all of it. He gave Jesus the choice to do those things or not. Jesus could have walked. And Jesus is just Jesus, and he chose the greater good. Honestly, all right, where I'm going with this is the abortion debate. Hence this video being titled, Why Christians Shouldn't Support Abortion. I'm not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. This is my opinion. God gave us free will. God gave us choice. Why are we going to take it away from other people that have nothing to do with us? That doesn't make any sense. And honestly, there's most abortions performed for the greater good. It's for the greater good. It might not be for your greater good because it might have absolutely nothing to do with you. But that's the key, is that it has nothing to do with you. All in all, make your choice for what you can control, which in case you needed a reminder, is not other people. You can control your own self. You cannot control someone else. Let someone else make the decision for them that is best for them. That's their choice that God gave us long before we even existed. He gave choice to the first two people to walk the earth. It was one of the very first things he said to them. If you do this, then this will happen. If someone gets an abortion, they might regret it for the rest of their lives. If they don't, they might regret it for the rest of their life. If they do, if they get an abortion, they might be really grateful that that's what happened. If they don't, they might have a child who endures trauma after trauma after trauma and ends up in the prison system because they're in a shitty situation. Don't make that choice for somebody else. They know their situation. Make your own choices.